My gosh, I talk a lot. Why did I just say that? That says use 2 to 3 times a week. What are they? Crazy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So a few weeks ago I asked you guys on my Instagram what kind of video you want to see next, and majority ruled for a skincare routine. I will say I tried to record this already in my actual bathroom and doing all the steps with you guys, but my lighting is so atrocious. No matter what I did, it just wouldn't have like, it wouldn't stop having almost like a yellow tone to everything. So it was so just not true to color, and I didn't feel comfortable putting that up. So I felt like the easiest and best way to do this is just like a sit down talk through of exactly what I do in my skincare routine. So I want to start off by saying that I love to wear makeup. So you will usually see me with a pretty full face on. It's just something I've been doing ever since I can remember. That's the way I feel most comfortable, the most beautiful. So for somebody like me, the most important thing in my skincare is to take off my makeup every single day. I've gotten much better at it because there have been definitely many times in my past where I did not take off my makeup at night, which is just, number one, it's disgusting, and number two, it's just so bad for your skin. So that's the first step. Another thing I want to mention quickly is your brushes have to be clean pretty often. Your makeup brushes, they carry so much bacteria. You're constantly like switching the brush into different powders and things like that. I feel like that's where a lot of the bacteria sits. So I noticed that if I don't wash my brushes on a pretty good schedule, I'll notice more breakouts and things like that. So that's also an important tip, to make sure that you wash your brushes as often as you remember. So the first step that I do is first remove all of my makeup with a wipe, and these are my absolute favorites. Feel like it is just so good at removing the hard makeup on your face, like your mascara and your eyeliner. So I'll just take one every single night, and I'll quickly and gently rub around my eyes and things like that, just to kind of like break up the heavier makeup. So the next thing I do is use a cleanser. That's just to kind of take away the rest of the makeup that's left on your skin. Number one, it feels so good to kind of massage some kind of cleanser into your face at the end of the night and just buff out the rest of whatever's left on your face. My absolute favorite is this Kiehl's cleanser. If it would focus, would be wonderful. Hello, hello. There you go. So I picked this up initially at Nordstrom Rack. I don't remember how much I paid for it. This was like 4 years ago. And ever since then, I've been hooked. So now I just buy them online. I think I buy them through Nordstrom.com. It's free shipping. So I think that these run $20 a bottle for 5 ounces. And it kind of does last a while. So it's a good investment. I use a tiny bit. It takes off all of my makeup. It's super light on the skin. It does say that it's a gentle formula that cleanses without over drying or stripping your skin. That's so true. I have super dry skin, and this stuff does not dry me out. It just takes everything off, and it doesn't feel harsh on my skin. So along with cleansing my skin with this cleanser, I actually use a sponge to remove my makeup, at least most days when I remember and have the time. So my mother-in-law bought me a pack of just similar to these. They're just like some kind of scratchy sponges. At first I was like, what is that? And then I read more into it. It's just exfoliating your skin while taking off your makeup. So she bought me like these tiny little cute ones. I have no idea where she bought them from, but when I used them up, I was like, oh my gosh, I literally need more. My skin feels so good after I use it, and it's so clean. I got used to that feeling. So I found these at CVS. Initially, they're actually one big potato, and they come in the pack like this. So it's only one. And I think it's $6 or $7. So I always split them in half because number one, I'm saving, and number two, it's just too bulky anyway, so I kind of rip them in half. And it lasts, I would say, maybe 3 weeks before I feel like I need to change it to a new one. It just feels so good on the skin. I can't explain it. I feel like number one, it really takes off any extra makeup on your skin, and it just buffs out any of the dry skin that you may have, especially in the winter. So this to me is such a must-have. I love this product so much. So those 3 steps I do every single night, and everything After that is just extra, and that kind of routine I do probably once a week or once every 2 weeks when I have the time, depending on the time. I'm a mom, so not everything goes as planned. Just being honest, I definitely do not do this whole routine that I'm about to show you every single day. Sometimes if I'm being super extra, I'm not kidding, I still use this cleansing water at the very end. I'll just kind of pour it onto a little, what's that called? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? I almost said bean bag. I'm definitely not taking a bean bag. What is that called? Oh my goodness. I'll take a cotton ball. Oh my goodness, I could not think of the word cotton ball. I'll take a cotton ball and I'll put some of this. Actually, I'll drench the cotton ball and I'll just go over my creases. That sounds really gross, but like, you know, anywhere, like around here, I have my smile lines here, kind of anywhere where I might have a wrinkle or crease, just in case there's any kind of buildup. That's if I'm being super extra. I do that probably twice a week, actually. Like, I love this stuff. I feel like it's so light on the skin. And yeah, that's what I do. This one's for sensitive skin. No, I'm just kidding. It's for all skin types. Trick-cha! Next, I will put on a toner. So I take another cotton ball and I put on this Lancome toner. It's a very interesting product, I have to say. I was never really a fan or believer of toner. I still don't know if I am, but I do use it because I got the set in the mail by Influencer, and it's like so freaking thick. It kind of was like, this is more like moisturizer style, or serum, I guess. I don't know. It's very runny, but it's milky. Usually the toners I'm used to are like super watery. So that kind of freaked me out at first, but I actually really like it. It feels so good on the skin. I don't know if it tones it. I'm more skeptical when it comes to a toner, but it says it's gonna like even out your skin. It's good for dry skin, and it doesn't like dry out your skin. It makes it radiant. I guess it's radiant because it's wet after this, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, there goes my skepticalism. But I do put it on because I feel like if it is doing something, great. If not, it's okay. It still feels good on my skin. So I use this more so because I received it in the mail, and it smells really good and it feels very good. It's like super cooling on my skin. So that's the toner I use. So after toner, I put on a serum. I love this stuff. It's by Dr. Jart. It's their firming serum. I'm always saying that it feels good on the skin, but this really feels so good on the skin. It's also like that cooling sensation almost. I don't know if it's supposed to be cooling, but it feels super cooling on the skin. I'll put a drop here, here, and here, and like just massage it into my skin. This one has like a silky feeling on my fingers, if I can explain the consistency of it. I really like it. Also was sent to me, so I don't know if I would have picked it up at the store, because I actually use also this MAC serum. It's kind of like a moisturizer and serum, having a baby. This would be the concoction. I love this one by MAC. I've been using it for several years, but I use it just depending. It's not, I don't usually use it as a serum. I use it more of like a moisturizer in the mornings, but these two are my babies, okay? So if this was not in my life, I would definitely use this all the time, but this is just easier to use because I feel like it is like a moisturizer. It does both things, if that makes sense. Anyways, but this is a really, really, really good one if somebody's looking for like a firming serum. I love it. I know they have a different one. I think it's the Radiance one. I don't love that one as much as this one. This one's just, it does good to me. My favorite part of the whole routine is putting a mask on. I wish I had more time for masks. Unfortunately, I don't, but when I do, I always use this Badescu mask. Love, love, love. Oldie but a goodie. I know this was the rave probably 3 years ago. I still love it. Every time I'm out, I go to Ulta, repurchase it. It looks a little dry right now, but it's like got this weird color. I don't know. And it smells like a spa to me. So this is a really good one. My skin feels super soft after this one. At the same time, it feels like it's firm in a good way. Like not dry. It didn't strip my skin, but it feels like more firm. Unless it's all in my head. But I love this one. So this mask says that it hydrates and smooths dry, dull complexions. It's designed to improve skin's elasticity, featuring collagen featuring collagen to plump and smooth fine lines while delivering essential moisture to reveal a firmer, smoother, more youthful looking complexion. As I did mention, I do feel like this makes my skin more firm. So go get one, ladies. It's good. After I take off my mask, next thing to do is moisturize my skin before I hit the sheets. And I have two that I absolutely love. First one is this Lancome Hydra. It reminds me of a gel. Oh, it says gel. Gel cream or creme or whatever. I can't talk in that language. But it's like an anti-stress moisturizer. I was gonna say it feels so good on the skin. It feels so good on the skin. I can't stop saying that. It does feel so good on the skin. Like this consistency, I'm almost out. And I think this is like $50. So when I have to repurchase, I'm gonna be like, all these products are super expensive. I'm sorry. But a lot of these got sent to me and then I fell in love, and it's like when it's gonna come time to replace them, it's gonna be quite the burden on my heart. But it is what it is. So this one's really good. I use this one, I'd say, every single day. Sometimes I'll go between this one and then the MAC serum, but I do reach for this one more. The packaging is so freaking cute, and it lasts a while as well. The only thing I don't like is that you're like putting your fingers in there every single day. I feel like that's kind of unsanitary, whereas this is a pump. I am all about the pumps. It's just cleaner and just better, less germs that way. But this is a really good one. It smells like roses, but not like overpowering. It's like a subtle, subtle hint of like floral little roses in the garden. Not really. Not in the garden, but it smells really good. It's a good one. So the Lancome Moisturizer and then the MAC Serum. That's more like my everyday morning lathered on, put on my makeup type of thing. But in the evenings for extra moisture, I love, 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 love this product. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, but it is very broken. It's as broken as it gets, and that just got on my pants. But anyways, something happened to the lid. I want to blame my kids. I'm not sure if it was them. Could have been me, could have been my husband, who knows. But it's broken. It's been broken. I just slapped that thing on tightly and close it. Anyways, I'm also almost out. I do not want to repurchase this. This was super, super expensive. I know they make a smaller version so that it doesn't feel so heavy on the pockets, but it's still expensive. It is like, it's like putting sour cream and mayo on your skin. It is super thick. So the first time I got it, I was like, heck no, I'm not gonna like this. But it is the most moisturizing moisturizer I've ever used. I don't know if it does what it claims to do. I know a lot of celebrities use it and they had like this crazy marketing thing with it, but it is super, super moisturizing. Like, it's thick, but in a good way. It doesn't like break me out, because I can definitely break out from thicker products or things that are more harsh. And this initially felt harsh, and it's also very heavily scented, but I like it now. I'm used to it. Like I said, it's thick, but it's good. It does wonders. I don't know if I have to recommend it because it's so expensive. I feel like there are other good moisturizers that are like a tenth of the price, but it's a good one. I have it, I use it, I love it. It's the best. I'm gonna go pick up the remnants. So I do have pretty clear skin for the most part. I do have breakouts kind of like once a month around the womanly time, and usually it's on my chin. And now I have a few little scars, which I absolutely hate, but it is what it is. I know I could get that fixed, but anyways. But if I do have like a hormonal breakout or a pimple pop up here and there, I love these two products. The Badescu, I don't even know what this is called, drying lotion. It doesn't want to focus. There you go. So it's like this weird, I'm like almost out of it now, but it's this like pink weird bottle, and you're not supposed to like shake it. You got to keep it still and steady, and then you use I use a Q-tip, and then you just dab it on your pimple and it dries it out by the next morning. The other one, my sister actually recommended this to me like about a year ago. I actually forget to use this one. I don't know why I still go back to this one, but they're both good to me. I think this one's actually a little bit better, and I think they picked this one up at CVS. I believe it was like $10 or $15. It's like the same product in my eyes. You just also put it on wherever you may have like a pimple or you feel a pimple coming, You dab this on just a little bit and it should dry it out before it actually becomes a problem. So when I remember to use them, I use them. I have to say a lot of the times I forget that I have these babies, but when I remember, they're pretty darn good. So that completes my skincare routine. I hope you ladies enjoyed. I guess if I can stress anything here, it is just to wash your face every single night. I feel like that is the most important thing that you can do for your skin and for the future of your skin. And everything else, obviously just have a good moisturizer. I feel like those are the two most important things. So I hope you ladies enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and comment down below if you have any questions or if you have any future video suggestions. I'm open to whatever you guys throw my way. So thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.